like I said, I have a lot of corrections to make in the documentary that I know for now. I wasn't quite sure if it's 300 to 600 years. Now I'm pretty sure it's right around more around 300 plus or minus anything. Yeah, I mean, you could put, I would even put 200 to 300 years ago. That's inaccurate as far as I'm concerned. As far as, I mean, again, I disagree with myself. I used to say 300 to 600 years ago. I disagree. It's more like 300 now. I mean, I wouldn't say 150. It's just too, it's not really, it's not right. I have pictures of people coming in 150, but you have to give enough time for the growth. That would at least be another, it'd be a total of 300 years is where I'm at, man. Like he said, it could be 400 years. I mean, it really could, but it really could be as little as 300. I mean, it really could. The evidence looks real brief. 400 might even be, you know, just to be kind, about it and be, how you call it, extra, put a little extra just to make sure. You could even say 400. I mean, it is still pretty fucking. 400 is no time at all, though. I mean, it is. But these fuckers here, these parasites, man, they don't waste any time, man. They're real efficient with their instrument of the holographic light vessels and the retards in them. Yeah, we got all these pictures of people coming in as little as 150 years ago, folks. This shit just happened, man. It's called evidence. Use your fucking heads. What does it mean? It means this shit just happened, and now they're repopulating. They're just now repopulating. They're just now coming back up, finding these cities, populating them, repopulating them. Excuse me, because everything after the X Factor event, everything after the Great Meltification, I call the New World, and these New World survivors or whatever had to repopulate, grow to where they are now. And this whole time, it seems, ever since this event, there clearly is these etheric parasites controlling the retard, the weak-minded, who are lured in by glamour and fame and riches and shit like that. But they have to make this world a hell if they're going to get them. They have to make this world a hell so these parasites can eat. Otherwise, they won't get in none of this shit. Yeah, so like I said, it's not a belief, it's not a theory, it's a fucking fact that all the evidence points to the fact that there was a highly advanced civilization living here, a modern day world for thousands of years, and they just got wiped out around 300 years ago by some event. And in this event, all the buildings connected to the ground below, ground is an electrical fucking term. I was an electrician in the Navy. It's an electrical term. Okay? Ground. And so what happened is all these buildings got electrocuted, like over electrocuted. All the buildings got electrocuted. Like insane. And electricity has a byproduct of heat. It gets hot. Conductors will get hot even. I've been shocked by fucking 460 volt on an aircraft carrier. Bam! I wasn't even close to the motherfucking thing. Fucking unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable, the power. It's like getting hit by a Mack truck. It's like getting hit by a Mack truck. Yeah, it's all electric here, folks. Electromagnetic, north, south, positive, negative, masculine, feminine. The world here is generated It's all made up. It's an illusion. Apart, none of this shit really exists apart from our collective imagination. It's an illusion. Now, it was an illusion. Now it's a deception. Okay? It was an illusion. Now it's a deception. You see how that changed? Call this place the Great Deception. Hologram of deception is already what James from Wingmakers was calling it. And so all the evidence points to the fact that around 300 years ago, maybe 4, could be 400, maybe I was right, 3 to 6. I mean, Judy, I could still be right. Sometimes I get freaked out because, damn, these fuckers are just coming in. You know, I'm just like, wow. Like, and they, you know, these fucking parasites move fast. So what happened is when all the buildings got over electrocuted, they melted, and all the water that was in their waterways and designated areas immediately rushed up into the atmosphere above. It was immediately. Temperature dictates states of matter. And so when you get this heat, it'll turn all that water into a gas instantaneously. And it'll, once that electricity that was coming through the building stopped, an instantaneous cooling effect occurred. And water could have just dumped. I mean, not even just rain steady, just dumped and fucking killed these motherfuckers. If there was any survivors. Cooled off all the melting. And yeah. Yeah, all Academy gets debunked with this, Melted Seraph. Exactly right. Yeah. It debunks all this ancient, there was ancient this and that. No. The only thing ancient is to the old world because they've been around for thousands of years. To the new world, ain't nothing ancient. 300 years old, max. 600 max. Max. The New World Order has no history. The New World has no history. You're talking 300 to 600 years. I'll even say it just in case. I'll say it again. You're talking maximum 300 to 600 years of history that the New World Order has, that the New World survivors have. They're the like fucking retard cavemen that had to start over. That's your caveman. Some areas they're completely had to start over, while other pockets of survival from the old world completely bleeded through. That's why they had to get rid of all the steam engine fucking cars and Tesla's electric car that ran for 5 fucking years before you had to change the batteries in it. No gas. 5 years of driving. No gas. No fucking carbon monoxide. Nothing wrong with carbon dioxide. Carbon. But carbon monoxide to kill a motherfucker. Quick, too. Especially if you got the garage door closed and shit. But, yeah, so all that water, boom, come back down. And cooled right back off, all the hot steam. You probably get more steam and then back up again, up and back and up and back. You can imagine this happening until it gets cold enough to stop. Whatever, you know. In some areas, it would fall on the hot, you know, melted buildings and immediately steam right back up again and come back down. Again, they had steam engines everywhere because you have trees that die in these designated forests and in the landscape all over the world too. And you need somewhere to put this fucking debris, this old rotting wood. You burn it in a fucking steam engine and use the power for fucking free. It's the cleanest fucking energy ever. What's up? Shout out to 405 or Soul Survivor. Shout out to all of you guys. So you have that. Let me explain something, folks. When you take a dome Take a dome glass and put it to a flat surface, and then take a pencil and trace the edge of the edge of the dome. You have a dome that comes down. The bottom is going to be round, like a glass. The bottom here is round, flat but round. It goes up into a dome. All the buildings that on the side that they call Antarctica, they call it land. All that shit, it's not ice, it's crystallized building. It's not an ice wall, it's crystal wall. It's crazy. Yeah, no doubt, guys. Yeah, I mean, even burning coal is super fucking clean. I mean, they're so dumb, it's insane. Everything here is a system, man. It's all you can't fuck it up. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, they did, believe it or not, they did though. It's crazy. Set, set, neg, set, neg. What's up? Yeah, I mean, we had the buildings turned into crystal, fucking people turned into crystal. This place that shows that this place, man, it's fake. You should know this anyway. It's not real. It's an illusion. Apart from our collective consciousness, it does exist in our mind. In our imagination, this place exists temporarily until we imagine something else together. A better world, hopefully. So some negative parasitic side to ourselves in the hologram, probably a hologram graphic generated thing to create probably drama now. Who knows? I don't know. Fuckers, yeah, man. I guess they're that. Can't be that bored, can you? Yeah, being electrocuted. Yeah. Yeah. So all this electricity coming up these sure electrocuted the people as well. I mean, there's no way they could handle that amount of energy. Not to mention the heat. You're talking generating thousands of degrees by the way these buildings melted them. Wow, the damage I've seen is fucking wow, man. Yeah, I'm out of the truck, folks. I've graduated. I'm moving up in the world. I've moved up. I don't see how I could go any higher. I'm loving this. Yeah, and then these fuckers moved into the castles, melted buildings, declared themselves kings and queens, and it rolled over. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because it looks like they might have had kings and queens in the old world, but it wasn't like a ruling thing. It was like a fucking, I don't know. They had shit going on, that we don't know. We just don't know. It's nothing, and it's simple. It's nothing, it's not a big deal. Thanks, thanks, dangerous discourse. Yeah, yeah. I gotta grab some fucking coffee. What about you? Grab some coffee, folks, or tea, or better yet, juice, some juices. But yeah, and smoke them if you got them, dab them if you got them. Even shatters considered dabs. It's just not that nice, buttery, viscous. It's easy. Shatters, literally, fucking shatters everywhere, except not this one. Anyway, but yeah, and that crummy shit I don't like. I like the butter. When the butter, It's like butter. Shout out to Darius back in Colorado, brother. Love you. Miss you. Hope you're doing well, man. He said his bees are making so much honey, he can't keep up. Doesn't sound like a problem to me. There is no Tartaria, dude. Tartaria is a new world order, not order, but a new world concept. Okay? It's just like there was no British Empire. There was no colonials. There was no fucking Roman Empire. There was no fucking Aztecs, Mayans. All these fucking retards. None of them existed apart from the new world coming in and finding this shit from the old world. The Egyptians did not build the pyramids. The Egyptians are the people who survived the event. The old world is the old world, and after the event, everyone else is the new world. 300 years ago, boom, everybody who survived is the new world. It's not a place. Let me explain something. The Egyptians, they didn't build the pyramids. Pyramids are from the old world, right? So the Egyptians are the new world survivor retards that happen to live in that area of melted buildings that they now call that area Egypt. None of the retards built the pyramids. Why aren't they building them? If they built the pyramids, why did they stop? If the retards from the New World built all the red bricks buildings, why did they stop? The people that built them are gone. They're dead. That's why they stopped. That's why there's no more pyramids anywhere. All the different areas. Again, shut up. What, Sodom and Gomorrah? What are you, fucking retarded, dude? You're about to get blocked. I don't want to hear such idiocy. Again, that's all nonsense, dude. That's a new world order fucking story for the fucking sheeptards. God, I don't know. Hey, folks, if you see a map and it's got a mountain on it, what does that tell you? It's a map made after the buildings got melted. It's a map made after the buildings got melted around 300 to 600 years ago. I'm sticking with Judy, with the doc. Yeah, I know. You can tell the difference from the new and old. Don't be ridiculous. And again, it's like in these areas, like if what else was I thinking of? I was going to say besides the pyramids of Egypt, the Egyptians didn't build other areas of the world where these retards take credit for it. Like the Great Wall of China, it has nothing to do with China. Didn't build it. Okay, it's buildings from the old world. Again, in the old world, they have buildings that you could travel the whole world with a little fucking car, small car, horse wagon, horse on a building. They were connected at like roads on top of the building. There was a road system on top of buildings. The buildings were connected, and in between them too. They had trains going all in between them, folks. Trains.